Radical.
See, Kenny, I uploaded something because I was like, what the heck is this thing? I saw a commercial about, and
I've seen it too. Them poor little flies were flying across the screen.
Oh yeah,
they were just trying to eat, man. They were just trying
to eat, right?
And then somebody blows them away with salt.
I would say it's entrapment. It's entrapment, you know. People put out food. I saw one video where they put out a dog turd, you know.
Right.
They put out a dog turd. But, yeah, so I looked at this thing and I was like, this can't be an actual thing. It has to be a parody or a joke.
Poor flies.
Yeah, poor flies. Who advocates for the flies?
All right. I know, right?
Yeah. So my first initial thoughts on this is what I uploaded last night. And I've done a little bit more, research because, I'm trying to give this thing a fair judgment. I don't want to just judge this thing, and I felt I might have been a little bit too harsh on this plastic fly killing device for $50.
Oh my gosh! I wonder if you could use it to kill other things like slugs.
Slugs? That'd be interesting because they don't exactly like salt, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah. See, so Kenny was actually talking to me about it and wanted me to give this thing a second chance because he seemed kind of excited when he saw the commercial and said, "Kenny, don't get pulled into it. It's just clever advertising. All you need is a fly swat." And he's like, "Well, what if I want to go outside and hunt things?
Right?
I want to go hunting, right?" So we thought about all the many different uses of it, and first and foremost, I think it's maybe a fun thing for kids. It might get them outside.
Right.
Maybe your kid doesn't turn into the next obese Boogie 2988 and actually get outside and get some exercise. So it's a good thing for the kids for them to get out and get some exercise. But, I guess some adults can have fun with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one of the things where I don't want to knock it unless I 100% try it, but I'm not about to spend $50 damn on that kind of crap.
Right.
I think the price point is really kind of still crazy for it. If it was closer to $20, maybe as a novelty item.
Mm-hmm.
But the way this thing is pushed is an easy, efficient way, it's lethal, a non-toxic way to kill these bugs. And I think, a fly swatter works in most all cases, for bugs.
Right.
Fly swatter will even work on, some roaches. You just have to hit them a lot, really hard times. But let's say you don't want to make a mess. Let's say you don't want to step on these bugs. Let's say you have a roast infestation because, I don't know, you play games all day and there's Cheetos in the floor.
Then you get all these flies flying around and pull out the old
you got flies. You got flies. You got roaches. You got gnats. You got all these different kind of bugs. And I watched videos of this thing. People actually killing large roaches with it. Now, when I say killing, I mean like you need more shots than the initial one.
Right.
One's the stunner.
Right.
It's like you need a follow up. Kind of like when Stone Cold will kick somebody in the gut and then give them the maneuver.
Right.
The kick in the gut is pretty much all you get with a lot of these. I saw scorpions being taken down with it, Black Widow spiders. But, for the larger bugs or pests, not going to work that efficient. Unless there's a lawn and garden edition, which has more salt. More salty death for the bugs.
Wow. Do you use iodine salt or do you use the regular salt?
You'd be the hardest. Rock salt.
Get the rock salt.
Rock salt would be the hardest. I can see us maybe doing a series where like we have maybe like a first person view, and we're going out in the garden and we're just killing bugs to like really crazy insane rock music.
Right.
Right. I'm sure there's some YouTubers out there that have done that.
Salt.
Yeah. That's crazy. But and I'm thinking of other possible uses for this. Well, Kenny, how there's like paintball leagues and everything like that?
Mm.
I wonder if they'll come up with like I know they got the lawn garden, like shotgun, and then they got the regular, which is maybe like the pistol. I wonder if they'll have like a long-range salt sniper rifle or something like that.
Yeah, that's where the rock salt comes in. If you need bigger shot.
I don't know how salt works, Kenny. I know a lot of YouTubers come here in the past that they get salty when I criticize them. I don't know how salt works exactly, but you could test out with different kinds of salt. But what I'm saying is, what if they design maybe like a super deluxe, maybe like $100 version, like for sport? There's a lot of potential here
with a scope on it, CO2 powered.
The Salt League,
yeah,
and you have people put on like their masks so you don't accidentally, pop someone's eye out or whatever. Because it is the thing that, and I think if you get this for your kids, you have to tell them not to shoot each other in the face with it. Because
imagine it's happened.
Yeah, But, there's a whole lot of potential here. But I will hold by what I said yesterday, which is in most cases, you're not going to need this. It's not a need. It's like one of those novelty items. It's a want.
Right.
Unless you're creating like a salt league, And the crazy thing is, you could have like a game. How about a game where you have a timer? Maybe people can do this on YouTube. I'm giving people free ideas. Maybe you have a timer and where you have 2 cameras and you see how many bugs you can kill within the time frame.
Right.
A sprint to kill or something like that. You could come up with a clever name for it, right? How about pop till they drop? The way it works is I've seen slow motion of it. And you obviously see how the salt can kill flies because almost anything can kill flies.
I like the slow-mo version.
The slow-mo version.
That's awesome.
Like the roach. I saw somebody kill a roach. It was like a big Louisiana roach. And it didn't kill it on the first try. But the leg was twitching. You could tell like that roach wasn't going anywhere. So
it put a hurting on him.
Put a hurting on the roach. And people are going out in the woods at night. My worry is this. You might have people going out all like thinking they're invincible because they got the salt gun. And they're going out in the woods and they're going to these places where there's these lethal spiders and scorpions taking them out and everything. And you got to get really close to kill them. So there's going to be somebody somewhere where they're trying to kill something and something just jumps on their face and stings them and everything.
Or chasing down a deer, trying to shoot it and like, hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to salt my meat.
Yeah, I don't think that'll kill the deer, You might have to hit the deer for a couple days with the salt. It might annoy it. There's probably a lot of people with goofy YouTube videos, maybe shooting each other in the nuts or whatever with it.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
We just talked about McJuggernuggets and all the prank stuff. How about you have a prank where maybe you wake somebody up, you go into the room, you just hit them in the nuts. Oh, man! Oh, Or like, maybe the back of the neck or something.
You call it salty nuts.
Salty nuts. Yeah. Those are the best kind of nuts, the salty nuts.
Salty nuts.
But, there's a lot of uses, I think, in this. If you go past what its initial purpose is.
Right.
I think. Actually, I might just be talking crazy talk. I don't know if there's going to be a salt league. But if there is, I want some credit. And I want some, royalties or whatever. Because you heard it here, folks. I came up with the Salt League's idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
The first one to come up with the idea.
Yeah. So, I hope you guys like me and Kenny talking about this bug assault gun. Is there any other uses you all can see for it outside of killing flies? So...
I can see it going out to restaurants, Excuse me, can I have some salt on this? Yes! And your food goes flying everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be a little too brutal for it,
I can see that. Flo comes by like, yes, please, can I have a little salt? Okay. Boom! Boom! Boom!
You come when you go to Olive Garden, would you like some cheese on that? Can I have some salt on that?
Oh, yeah. Like a shaker or whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if pepper will work. Oh, man. The prank possibilities of pepper. I wonder what all you can load in this. Maybe liquids? Maybe your own urine.
Maybe. You never know.
Yeah. Somebody you don't like, just give them a little golden shower, right?
Right?
Yeah. But, how about like a...
You can even do the cinnamon challenge with it.
Cinnamon?
Yeah,
possibly.
Cinnamon.
Okay. How about, let's see, sprinkles. Cupcake sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday themed, huh?
Yeah.
That's a awesome, very, very extreme way of putting sprinkles on cupcakes there. Live the bug assault. Liven up your 10-year-old's birthday party.
There's some sprinkles, kids. Woo!
I wonder if it would pop balloons.
It probably would.
Wouldn't that be wicked?
That would be, if you blow the balloon up big enough to get it nice and tight, I bet you it would puncture a balloon.
Oh, nice and tight. That's the way I like them. And on that note, we're gonna head off. And, I'm still not going to get it, but hey, a lot of you that I feel maybe got a little salty over me being a little hard on the bug assault, I want to say, hey, you know what? I'm willing to look at things from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.